This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, May 29th, starting off today with some dense fog that will possibly linger into the early afternoon. Other than that, it will be mostly cloudy with a chance for a thunderstorm. The storm will bring damaging winds and hail, possibly. The high will be 87 with a low of 65. Here are today's headlines. Southwest Airlines is staying at Dallas Love Field through at least 2040. On Wednesday, the City Council cleared the way for a 12-year extension for the Dallas-based carrier, which ensures it will continue to dominate the airport. Southwest will continue to use 18 of the airport's 20 gates, with the last two operated by Atlanta-based Delta. The terms, approved by city lawmakers in a vote, allow the airport and Southwest to sign a contract. Southwest, which is headquartered on the airport's western side, will pay about $5 million a year to operate at the airport, paid for in a mix of gate and landing fees and other types of rent. The pending deal and the revenue it will bring in will also give the city-owned airport certainty to start planning significant infrastructure enhancements over the next 10 years. City leaders will create a new advisory committee to oversee the projected $800 million in improvements, which would include an expanded concourse and upgrades to ticketing, baggage claim, and the security areas. There are also plans to improve the flow of vehicle traffic around the airport. Now, according to FAA data, Love Field handled 16.9 million passengers last year, making it the 32nd busiest airport in the country. In other news, in a challenge to the planned expansion of the McKinney National Airport, a North Texas conservation group is asking a federal court to review the state's recent finding that further airport development will not significantly harm the environment. A group called the North Texas Conservation Association alleges the environmental analysis done by the Texas Department of Transportation does not meet federal standards and petitioned the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia to review the department's findings. The group said the state's study did not fully consider how the expansion would affect the residential areas in McKinney and Fairview, as well as the Hurd Natural Science Museum and Wildlife Sanctuary, a 289-acre nature preserve in McKinney. Expansion at the McKinney National Airport has long been a contentious issue. Back in 2023, McKinney residents rejected a $200 million bond to fund improvements and projects at the airport that included a commercial air service terminal building. In 2015, voters decided against a $50 million bond to fund expansion. Expansion is continuing regardless, with groundbreaking planned this summer on the airport's east side development. Next up, Dallas updated its bicycle plan this week for the first time in more than a decade, in a move celebrated by cycling advocates. The plan, unanimously adopted by the Dallas City Council Wednesday, is the first update since 2011. It offers a renewed look at where bike facilities could be installed in the city, updates design standards for facilities, and recommends a set of priority projects. The city devoted more than $800,000 in professional service fees to update the plan, which was first established in 1985. City leaders have said the update is necessary to improve safety and mobility throughout Dallas. Council member Chad West said, "Unfortunately, Dallas is a national leader in traffic fatalities, but we know if we make our streets safer for bikes, they will be safer for pedestrians and drivers, too." The proposed bike network includes more than 500 miles of bicycling improvements, including 179 miles of neighborhood bikeways, 118 miles of visually separated bike lanes, 108 miles of physically separated bike lanes, and 139 miles of trails. Funding is currently in place for 69 miles. The long-range plan would be rolled out in 3 phases, with both pre-funded and high-priority, low-cost projects completed in the next 5 years. And Dallas Mavericks CEO Rick Welts is holding firm to the franchise's vision of a new arena and entertainment district within Dallas. And it definitely will not include the Dallas Stars. Its planned location remains a mystery, and Welts offered no clarity while speaking Wednesday with columnist Ben Cohen during the Wall Street Journal's Future of Everything program. Many of the details have been previously reported, but Welts's comments and earlier conversations with the Dallas Morning News offered further insight into the project. The Mavericks hope to open the new arena before the 2031 season, when its lease at the American Airlines Center expires. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.